Hey there. I just wanted to give a message on tithing. Uh, don't take anything I say as like, the overall truth. Pray about it yourself and decide. But for me, tithing, a lot of times, it's a 10% to the church and to supporting ministries. But I really feel like from the scriptures, God has kind of taught us just to be generous in general. Maybe more than a tenth, maybe less than a tenth, but have a generous heart. Not necessarily have a number on it, but just be generous all the time and be kind with our money because it's His money, really, and use it to glorify Him by helping others, helping the church, helping ministries, helping everyone, really. Just being a blessing of what He's given you. So I've got a couple of scriptures here that I wanted to share. Luke 11:42. Woe to you, Pharisees, because you give God a tenth of your mint, rue, and all other kinds of the garden herbs, but you neglect justice and the love of God. I guess that's a classic one there. He's kind of talking about like you follow this 10%, you do all these good things, but your heart is a bit ugly. So that's not going to save you. That's not going to help you. These are some of the ones that I feel like churches don't really talk about that often, so I wanted to share them. 2 Corinthians 9:7. Each of you should give whatever you have decided in your heart to give, not reluctantly or out of compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. This one kind of represents my view perfectly. Like, give generously, have a kind. It's more about the perspective of your heart, what your heart looks like. If your heart looks good, God's happy with you. If your heart's really generous and kind, because you can give 10% but then still be like, sort of an ugly attitude with money. I mean, that's something I struggle with, so, yeah. Luke 12:33. Sell your possessions and give to the poor. Acts 2:45. They sold their property and possessions to give to anyone who had need. These two are kind of similar. Back when the apostles and that were first doing their church, everyone would sell everything they had and just give it away because I think they thought Jesus was returning really soon. But I mean, they had a completely open heart. This is probably what God really wants us to be like really bless others and He'll bless us, kind of thing. Yeah, so those are just a few scriptures I wanted to share. Yeah, and my thoughts around it. So yeah, I pray you guys would think about it too and hopefully have a really open heart like I'm trying to have with money.